and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Josh Glubski, and for the 7th year in a row, I have the pleasure of being the voice of Monett Motor Speedway, the grand old lady, the longest running 3/8 dirt track in Missouri. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'd like to welcome you to week number 7 of our 2024 season here. Open since 1970. We are celebrating our 54th year of continuous, exciting, nonstop action here at Monett Motor Speedway. Again, I hope you're following us on Facebook. See all the changes we made here at Monett Motor Speedway. I'm going to keep saying Monett Motor Speedway. Pound it in your head. Not only, again, to give you guys a better quality show, but to make sure you get the best value for your hard-earned dollar. We're trying to bring back a good, affordable family fun here in Monett. The group of owners, along with some of our staff, have came up with these awesome packages, and I'm sure you've seen them on Facebook, that include adult date night, student date night, family fun package, and your family meal package. What a great way to get folks to spend their time together. Again, here we are. Today is week number 7 of your 2024 season that almost didn't happen. We have 9 action-packed classes here tonight, including your USRA A Modifieds, USRA B Modifieds, and your USRA stock cars, racing for $1,000 to win here. How many new fans do we have this week? People who haven't been here before. Yeah, hey, yes, sir, thank you. I appreciate you for coming on this side of the track. Again, big thank you to McKenzie's Racing Supplies and Extreme Diesel for putting up the money and trying to help us build a class that hasn't brought too many cars to come play with us. We also have our Power Eye Super Stocks in Midwest Modified. And last but not least, our Pure Stocks. But wait, there's more. Also this week, we've got some new classes, giving 3 classes a chance to bring us some cars to entertain you. We got the Power Eye Hornets, which is a 4-cylinder class. The Bombers, which is kind of an entry-level deal. And where you just knock out the windows and put a cage in it and go. And then for a lot of folks' favorites, we got the old Legend class. We're definitely working on which classes can bring the most cars here and give you the most bang for your buck. I believe we may have some specials that are not yet on the calendar as well, but are soon to be announced with the late models coming back to Monett Motor Speedway again. So again, keep an eye out on our page, Show Me Dirt's page, for some news for upcoming events. Again, next week, May 26th, and I think we're talking about pushing the time back an hour. So pay attention to that on our Facebook. We've got the Josh Essery Memorial Race, going to be $4,004 to win. $150 to start the feature in our Super Stocks. Again, I want to give a huge shout out there, still busting his butt, Mr. Jesse Stovall and our friend Tommy Boy making his way onto the spectator side here. Trying. There he goes. Yeah. They are going to be an integral part of us and our success here this year. They made sure we got a great track to race on every week, and I'm proud to have them on our team. Again, also we got Monett's finest here helping us out for this race. We appreciate Officer Kaufman, former racer here at Monett Raceway, or Monett Motor Speedway. I don't know if Mr. Tombo's live or not, but I'm going to brag about him real quick. Folks, let me tell you about my friend Thomas Shaw Jr. My man Tombo promotes everything dirt, and he does it at a pretty high level through his pride and joy, Show Me Dirt. Show Me Dirt is your go-to source of Southwest Missouri's exhilarating dirt track racing scene. Join them on one of our many social media outlets as we dive into the heart-pounding action at the region's premier racetracks. Awesome dirt tracks around Southwest Missouri like E3 Speedway, Springfield Raceway, Lebanon Midway Speedway, Nevada Hillbilly Twister Alley, right down the road here, and of course Monett Motor Speedway. Be sure to subscribe for thrilling racing action. There's so many places you could find his work, including Show Me Dirt at shootproof.com, Also on YouTube and X. If you want to access future race videos early and want to support Show Me Dirt, become a member by following the link pinned at the top of his Facebook page. He usually broadcasts the race, the heat races, which is about ready to happen here on the Facebook. And you can catch the replays on YouTube. He usually gets them out night of on the heat races, and then the features come later on during the week. He also has some new shirts available. If you're interested in purchasing one of his shirts, support Show Me Dirt. We have 2 different designs. The Poor Racer shirt inspired by Matt Eden's Missouri Public Hunter Bass Show. What am I trying to say? Missouri's Public Hunter Bass Pro Shops video, and his Show Me Dirt shirt, which I support. Just got some water on the track, so we're going to let those guys roll it in, and then I'll give your lineups here in your Pure Stock Heat Race number 1 coming right up. Again, we couldn't do it without some of our track photographers. I might spitball, because sometimes I feel like I don't get all of our announcements out of our track sponsors. Of course, we've got Mr. Daryl Powers. I've been using his pictures and things for different posters during the week. We got Unforgotten Shots. Thomas Towing, can't thank those guys enough. Stanfield Sanitation, Garbage and Rubbish Removal, Grand Tire. Mr. Lance Matlock, your local Berry County, Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. Reliable Welding, Quick Draw Gun, Wesco Home Furnishings. Napa Auto Parts, Flying Bee Power Washing. Big thank you to Looney Underground LLC, Pinmax Staffing, Ozark Fiber, Giggles and Grace, Jordy's Lawn Care LLC, Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, C&M Hartman Fireworks. They're going to be getting their post already here soon. Monett Rental. Also got Race and Dirt. Shelter Insurance Agent. Andy Brand. Liquidation 24. Puffer's Choice here in town. Miss Amanda Falk down there with Fairy Tale Creations. Remind me to give her a big shout out here in a minute. Going to give these guys a couple hot laps. Get this thing worked in, and then we're going to go right into the heat races here. Big thank you to Randall Massery and Randall PC. High Five Sports Grill. Gonna get these guys all lined up here. Put your points leader right there on the pole out of Cassville, Missouri. It's gonna be Dale Centers, the number 25 machine on his outside. Gonna be the number 72 of Gene Oss coming out all the way from Mount Vernon. Inside row number 2 is gonna be the 32J of Chad Jakes coming from Seneca, Missouri on his outside. Tommy Thullen and the old 4G. I recognize that car. And starting on the bubble there is going to be Sean Blair coming all the way from West Fork, Arkansas in the 18B. Get these guys all stacked up. Just want to remind all race fans, stay back from the fence during racing here. Not sure if Foss is wanting to start at the rear there. We got 93 cars checking in with us tonight through the 9 classes. USRA B Modifieds really showing out for us tonight, and I appreciate that very much. A-Mods bringing 14. 10 in your Midwest Modifieds. Legends coming with 11. That's pretty good for a first show. All right, track looking much better. We're ready to get this thing kicked off here. Again, we got centers and offs, row number 1, which I don't think that's what we're doing at all. Looks like falling on the outside. 32 is Chad Jinks. And the 18B is Sean Blair lining up next to him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on! Hitting that Ozark Farmer restart zone. Dale Centers out front already in that number 25 machine. Dale Centers out there walking the dog just like that. Nothing to this. We got the 18B of Sean Blair on the bottom side of that 4 machine, taking over that second spot. Number 1's going to be the 25 of Dell Centers, Mr. Sean Blair in that second spot. Tommy Tholen rounding out your top 3. Meanwhile, in the rear, it's going to be the 32J of Chad Jinks, followed by Gene Oss. Oss looking to the bottom side, looking to take away that 4th spot as they head into turn 3 and 4. Dell Centers out front big. 2.67 seconds already over the 18B of Sean Blair. Blair trying to reel him in here on lap number 2 of 8. Centers running another fast lap there, 20.5 as he comes across the line there, 20.1 for that second place as Sean Blair. 3 laps in the books here. Dale Centers keeps pulling away. Dale Centers heading down the backstretch. Whole straightaway lead over that number 18B of Sean Blair. Tommy Tholen, another 2.2 seconds back behind him. Really spread out here, just past your halfway point here in your pure stock heat race number 1. Here's some hot laps being brought to you by J&M Pallet Company. Southwest Missouri's leader in pallets, proudly putting customers and quality first since 2001. Looks like the 32J machine of Chad Jinks pulling off there in turn number 1. White flag going to be coming out here in half a lap for your leader, the number 25 of Dale Center. Center's coming off a 3-4. Not three at all. Turn number 4 there, running a 20.741. Sean Blair catching that same white flag 6.9 seconds later. And here he comes off of turn number 4, taking heat race number 1 win, the number 25 of Dale Center. Current points leader looking to extend that lead. Tommy Tholen in that 4G machine coming in third. Second goes to Sean Blair. 7.55 seconds the distance between him and your leader of heat race number 1, Dale Centers, the number 25. All right, heat race number 2. Making their way onto the track right now. Starting on the pole is going to be Mr. Sean Coates out of Joplin, Missouri. In the number 34 machine, got his rig all fixed back up. On his outside is going to be Matt Thompson in the number 6 machine, coming all the way from Bentonville, Arkansas. Row number 2, going to be Mark Simon in the 23. I believe he used to be no, he won last week, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I'm a terrible announcer, by the way. Dylan Bowman in the number 69 machine. Looks like he's going to start that third. Matt Thompson not able to make it up quite yet. Dylan Bowman losing a water pump last week. Got that thing all ready to go. Mark Simon moving up there to the outside pole. It's going to be Coates and Simon at row number 1. Dylan Bowman hanging out in the rear. Looking for that Ozark Fiber restart zone. Taking the Freedom Bank green flag. Here we go. Simon out front as he makes his way off of turn number 2. Bowman got right on the trail of Coates. Coming around 3 and 4, Simon gonna take lap number 1 there. Running a 2.654. Already got a 7/10 of a second lead here over the 34 Sean Coates as they make their way here. Working on lap number 2. Track looking really, really good. Stovall done a great job. Mark Simon out front already by 1.284 seconds. Over the 34 is Sean Coates. Starting to pull away just a little bit. Three-quarters of a straightaway lead already here for the 23 of Mark Simon. .347 the distance there between Coates and Simon. 69 at Dylan Bowman trying to work the bottom there in 1 and 2, trying to find some speed. Also working that bottom down through 3 and 4. Something flying up there in between turns 1 and 2. I don't think it'll be a disturbance. Maybe it was just a tear off. Lap number 6 of 8 here. 23 of Mark Simon. still your leader. Sean Coates in that second spot. Dylan Bowman running third. Mark Simon coming through 3 and 4. Looking at the checkered flag, just the same as last week. Gonna do it twice in a row. Dylan Bowman coming in that third spot. Sean Coates coming in second, and your winner here in your Pure Stock Heat Race number 2 is gonna be the 23 of Mark Simon. All right, my friends, it's time for your Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modified Heat Race number 1. Again, these heat races brought to you by J&M Pallet Company, sponsoring our hot laps and our heat races. Southwest Missouri's leader in pallets. Starting on the pole is going to be number 33 machine out of Clever, Missouri. It's going to be Michael Gillis on his outside. I know he's got some fans right here, right next to me out of Crane, Missouri. It's going to be the 12M of Ron Maples. There you go. Johnny Coates Jr. in the 35 JR, going to start inside row number 2 on his outside. Going to be Bobby Maggard in the 160 machine. And starting in the rear there, coming all the way from Springfield, Missouri in the number 47 machine, my buddy Gavin Buckley. Gillis Maples are row number 1. Coates Jr., Maggard row number 2, and Buckley starting on the bubble here in our Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modified Heat Race number 1. Looking for that Ozark Fiber restart zone. Green flag, here we go. Michael Gillis out front all by himself. He's got Maggard and Maples right on his tail, though, side by side to go down the backstretch. Gillis able to break away just a little bit from the rest of the crowd. Coach Jr. spinning. There in turn number 3 and 4. That'll bring out your first Joplin Lock and Key caution flag of the night here. Joplin Lock and Key, with over 20 years of locksmith experience, Joplin Lock and Key offers automotive, commercial, and residential locksmith services. And they'll even come to you. Good caution coming out here, lap number 1. I don't think we've got a full lap in the books there, so we'll probably do a restart, original restart. Koch coming out for the 35 JR. All right, unfortunately, 35 JR, Johnny Coates Jr. not able to continue. We'll get him pushed to the infield of the beautifully mowed grass. Just noticed. Big thank you to some of our crew getting that taken care of for us here. Going to be Gillis and Maples, row number 1. Buckley and Maggard, row number 2. Green flag, here we go. Green flag brought to you by Freedom Bank. Freedom Bank, banking on freedom for generations to come. Gillis with another excellent restart here. Maples, much better restart than last time. Maggard falls to the back. Buckley's in that third spot. Looks like it's going to be Gillis, Maples, and Buckley, your top three. Watch out, Gavin Buckley moving to the bottom side. Ron Maples way up in the marbles. Michael Gillis still your current leader there. 7/10 of a second lead over Ron Maples that last time. Kicking up a little list. Gavin Buckley looking on that underside of Michael Gillis as he come off of turn number 2. We'll see if he can do anything here between 3 and 4. Gillis going to be your leader here. Lap number 3. The distance has shortened significantly. Just 0.3 of a second between him and the 47 of Gavin Buckley. Gavin Buckley taking the lead here off of turn number 2. Sneaking underneath him. Gillis going to take a look to the bottom side. Buckley, your leader here. Gavin Buckley in the number 47 machine leading his first laps here at Monett Motor Speedway, the 2024 season. Running his fastest lap, as a matter of fact, 20.316 that last time by. Gillis not going anywhere, holding on to that bottom side. Something maybe a miss on the Maggard machine, the 160s. He slowed through 3 and 4. Two groups of racers right now. I say that as Buckley just takes off, shot out of a cannon down the backstretch. Gillis really got some in the stretches there for him. Buckley moving away in the corners. Gavin Buckley with a 0.5 of a second lead over Michael Gillis, the number 33 machine. Bobby Maggard still holding on to that third spot. Ron Maples in fourth. Gavin Buckley, half a track more. Gonna take his first checkered flag of the 2024 season here at Monett Motor Speedway. Gonna take the win. Gavin Buckley with the win there. Michael Gillis, the number 33 machine, coming in second. Bobby Maggard in the 160 coming in third, and Ron Maples bringing up the rear of the field there in the 12M. 1.139. The gap between first and second there. All right, going to get the 35, JR. Pushed off the track here. We'll get our Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modified Heat Race number 2. All right, starting in the pole is going to be the 33X of Steve Muhlenberg coming all the way from Sparta, Missouri. On his outside is going to be the 12X of Darren Burt. Inside to run number 2, currently second in points, Mr. Terry Williams, the number 27 machine. Nathan Breezy, last week's winner out of Joplin, Missouri. Going to start from that 4th spot. And John Dame, the 27X, out of Fairgrove, Missouri. Going to start in the rear there. trying to get that number 27 of Terry Williams push started here. We can get things a-going. All right. We'll get him in his spot. It does not sound good. Sounds a little better now. All right, again, big thank you to Monett Reynolds, Race and Dirt, Shelter Insurance Agent Andy Brandt, Liquidation 24 there on Facebook, Puffer's Choice. I-5 Sports Grill, J&M Pallet Company, Ellis Mobile Repair LLC. Couldn't do without those folks. Lights are out. Mr. Chip Avmowitz wants to give him the green out of 4. All right, looking for that Freedom Bank green flag. Green flag, here we go. Muhlenberg on the bottom side. Burt was going to try to work the top side. He thinks better of it, tucks it back in. Last week's big battle for the lead was between Burt and Breezy. Muhlenberg looking good here on lap number 1. Muhlenberg out front by 0.8 of a second over the 12X of Darren Burt. Nathan Breezy 0.7 of a second behind him. Trent Robinson looking to the bottom side of Breezy as they go into turns number 3 and 4. Breezy protects that bottom side, moves it up just a little bit. Robinson taking that 3rd spot away. Breezy going to take another look back to that bottom side. Fast down the backstretch. Robinson going to close off that gap there on the bottom side. Not going to let Breezy back in. 33X of Steve Muhlenberg, still your leader here. Lap number 3 of 8. We got a spin. It's going to be Breezy. We'll see if he can get her back going again here. All right, we'll get them all lined back out again. That'll bring out the first Joplin Lock and Key caution flag of your heat race here. 3 laps down of 8 here in your Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modified Heat Race number 2. Steve Muhlenberg, your leader, had a 2-second lead that last time by over the 12X of Darren Burt. Muhlenberg out front of your Delaware double file restart. Burt and Williams starting row number 2. Burt poking a nose to the bottom side. Breezy trying to get on the outside, wants to make it 3 wide on the start. Muhlenberg protecting that bottom side. John Dame up to play here. He's started in that 3rd spot. Poking his nose to the bottom side of Burt as they come here. Going to be halfway through your Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modified Heat Race number 2. .33X of Steve Muhlenberg getting way out front now. Darren Burt protecting that bottom side. Watch out. Williams and Dame almost getting together there on the front stretch. Muhlenberg just out here. Sunday stroll. Burt way high, trying to work that high line. Robinson gets underneath him, steals that second spot away. Burt still going to continue with that high side. Got a good run off of 2 there. Going down the backstretch, Robinson shuts the door on him. As they go into 3 and 4, Burt going to take a look to that top side one more time. Nothing going there. Muhlenberg out front by 3.119 seconds. Boy, that dirt's just going to be hard to overcome on these hot days. White flag coming out here for the 33X. That's Steve Muhlenberg. Muhlenberg still out front by 3.270 seconds over the 27 of Terry Williams. Burt in that 3rd spot, John Dame in 4th. Breezy making a heck of a run, going to try to steal that 4th spot. Not able to do it. Breezy coming in that 5th spot, John Dame in the 27X coming in 4th. Darren Burt falls back to that 3rd spot in the 12X machine. Terry Williams makes his way up to that 2nd spot on the 33X of Steve Muhlenberg. Takes the win here in your Napa Auto Parts Midwest Modified Heat Race number 2. Again, excellent racing in our USRA B Modifieds. A big thank you to new track photographer this year, but by no means is he new to racing photography. We have Mr. Darryl Powers jumping on board with us for the 2024 race season here at the Grand Old Lady. You can check out all Darryl's fantastic work at his personal Facebook page. He's taking weekly photos for us along with Monett Motor Speedway's Facebook page. And be sure to support Darryl on his Facebook, though, as he is working on getting a business page up. Also, we got Unforgotten Shots. This week, we're lucky enough to have 2 talented photographers here. We got Josh Sharpley with Unforgotten Shots to catch the action here in the Grand Old Lady. He also sells photos as well. You can either check out his Facebook page or check out his work on unforgottenshots.smugmug.com. You can order the prints there or have them made. He can bring them to your local track. They also have digital photos for sale, $5 per photo, or prints ranging from 4x6s all the way up to poster size. Poster size is going to be $30. Not to mention the tumblers. Looks like we got our USRA Stock Cars Heat Race number 1 coming out onto the track. 1,000 a win this week. That's being brought to you by McKenzie's Racing Supplies LLC, your local speed shop, providing everything needed to help you win. Also brought to you by Extreme Diesels LLC, a highly recommended diesel shop located 6622 Alma Highway there in Van Buren, Arkansas. Both businesses located in Van Buren there. Unbelievable service, friendly, professional, and genuinely good people. Fast service and great work. Very fair on their prices. Starting on the pole, coming out of Fort Gibson, Oklahoma, is going to be the 127 of Andy Morris. On his outside, Derek Brown coming all the way from Stowlin, Missouri in the J211. Inside row number 2, your current points leader, last week's winner, Mr. Mitch Keeter, coming all the way from Webb City, Missouri in the number 19. On his outside is going to be the 85H of Mike Hellman, all the way from Lake Ozarks, Missouri. Starting in the rear, there's going to be Waylon Dimmitt in the number 23 machine coming all the way from Camdenton. Everybody going to take a stab at that 1,000 to win. Got a lot of new sponsors helping us out. Again, J&M Pallet Company, sponsoring our hot laps and our heat races. They're located in Cassville, Missouri. Everybody's all lined up. Lights are out. We're ready to get it on. Andy Morris, Derek Brown, row number 1. This is going to be a fight for 1,000 to win here. Green flag. Here we go. Little bumping and banging going on already. Side by side for that second spot. Meanwhile, out front, the 127 and Andy Morris. You're currently. Andy Morris out front. Mitch Keeter in the J211 of Derek Brown fighting for that second spot. Derek Brown, Keeter looking on the bottom side. He'll pull around. Shuts the door on him as they go down the backstretch there. .127 machine of Andy Morris out front. Keeter in that second spot. I'm having technical difficulties and I apologize for that. Excellent battle for that second spot. Keeter and Brown. Keeter in that second place in the 19 machine. Brown in the brightly colored J211. White flag coming out for your leader here, the 127 of Andy Morris. Still side by side. Drag race down the back. Problems on the Keeter machine, maybe. The J211 of Derek Brown taking over that second spot. Meanwhile, out front, the 127 of Andy Morris going to take the win here. Derek Brown coming in that second spot. Mitch Keeter in third. USRA Star Car Heat Race number 2 making their way onto the track right now. Kyle Hamby going to start on the pole here out of Hackett, Arkansas. The number 7K machine. On his outside, it's going to be Fielder Brent in the number 32 out of Liberty, Missouri. Inside a row, number 2 is going to be Mark Simon out of Buffalo, Missouri. The 1X doing double duty tonight on his outside is going to be Mason Beck in the 0F. Mason Beck coming out of Urbana, Missouri. Hamby gets this thing started here in your Ozark Fiber Restart Zone. Green flag brought to you by Freedom Bank. 3 wide down the front stretch, and we're spinning already. Double time. What an exciting way to start things. Joplin Lock and Key going to get a lot of mentions tonight here as another caution flag comes out. Joplin Lock and Key with over 20 years of locksmith experience. Looking for the widest point to get turned around here. Mason Beck credited with the caution flag there. Lineup looks all right. We're going to try it again. Green flag, here we go. Hamby with the lead going down the backstretch, but Fielder Brent right on his inside. They're getting together. They want to spin each other. Hamby. Lot of bumping and grinding here. These guys are going to give every bit they can to win that 1,000 tonight here. Hamby and Fielder Brent getting together. That'll bring out the second Joplin Lock and Key caution of the race here before we even get started in our USRA B Modified Heat Race number 2. I was looking for some retaliation there. Nothing going. That's good news. All right, everybody's lined back up and ready to go again. Again, big thank you to Thomas Towing. They offer fast towing services 24/7 at a competitive rate. When your car breaks down, you need a company you can trust to arrive quickly and provide the help that you need effectively. When you call Thomas Towing, that's exactly what you'll get. A record company providing you with the towing service you want at the price you want to pay. These guys service motorists in Monett, Aurora, Mount Vernon, Cassville, Wheaton, and beyond. Let Thomas Towing get you hooked up whenever you need them to. Give them a call, 417-235-3323. Looking for that Ozark Fiber restart zone. Hamby, we're going to try it again. Green flag, here we go. One X machine. Mark Simon going to pull her off. Meanwhile, out front, we got Hamby, Brent, and Beck battling it out. Getting a little wild, coming off the floor, gonna be Hamby. Leading lap number one here of a wild USRA stock car heat race number 2. One lap in the books. Zero F of Mason Beck trying to make it 2 for 1 here on lap number 1. He'll take the lead. Your new leader, Mason Beck, in the Zero F machine. Watch out. Fielder Britton gonna fight back on the bottom side. Kyle Hamby moves back to that third spot. Side by side going into turn number 3. Coming out of 4, who has the advantage? Advantage is gonna be top side. It's gonna be Beck. Leading lap number 2 there. Left just enough for Fielder to get down to that bottom side. Mason Beck in the Zero F machine. Leading halfway through your USRA stock car heat race number 2. Hamby gonna take a look to the bottom side, trying to take that second spot away, backs off. Coming to lap number 5 here. Mason Beck out front by 0.5 of a second over the 32 of Fielder Brent. Kyle Hamby in that third spot. Hamby with a good run on that top side, coming around 3 and 4. Everybody just playing follow the leader here in your USRA stock car heat race number 2. Mason Beck, Fielder Brent, and Kyle Hamby. Your running order coming to the white flag this time by one more time around for the OF machine. Hamby was going to give it another go on that top side. Couldn't quite find the speed that he needed. Everybody else seemed to, though, as they broke away from him. Checkered flag coming out here for the OF machine of Mason Beck. Taking home the win, 0.6 of a second the distance. Kyle Hamby in the 7K coming in that third spot. Filderbrink in at number 32 coming in that second place. And Mason Beck in the OF machine. Taking the win there in your USRA stock car heat race, number 2. Got the INX Legends coming out next. Hey, be sure to visit Pit Stop Grill down there. Get you a hamburger, cheeseburger, hot dog. We got prime cut burgers from right here in Monett. Got my friends at Trey, Brooke, and Wanda serving you up. Burger's going to be $4. Cheeseburgers $4.50. Hot dogs $2. Put chili and cheese on anything. Got your Frito pie, nachos, popcorn, pickles, and chips. I want to give a big happy birthday to Mr. Caden Ridenauer. Happy birthday. He just graduated last weekend from Crowder College from the welding class. Again, happy birthday from Mama down there in the beer booth. All right, got the Legends making their way out. Gonna have to roll that in again. Trying to keep that dust down for you guys and make a good racing surface for our racers here. Big thank you to Reliable Welding. They did such an awesome job on our flag stand last year. Mr. Steve Johnson, the owner, said if it's metal, he can fix it or fabricate it. Located at 1013 South Pebble Road in Joplin. You can drop off whatever you're supposed to be fixing at Reliable Welding and let Mr. Steve Johnson fix it for you. Give him a call, 417-439-3855. Also want to give a huge shout out to Roger and the crew at Napa Auto Parts for picking up the POWRi Midwest Modified sponsorship here for the 2024 season. Located at 641 West Highway 60 in Monett, 1010 Old Exeter Road in Cassville, and 570 North Spring Park Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Visit Napa Auto Parts for all your car parts, accessories, tools, and equipment for your car, truck, and SUV. All right, gonna get them all stacked up here. Starting on the pole is going to be Cole Fry in the 7K coming out of Cassville, Missouri. On his outside, Mr. Kenny Foster in the 55 out of Spokane. Inside row number 2, Peyton Pyle in the 41 machine. Coming from Wheaton, Missouri. On his outside, Joe Crum in the number 18. Evan Pyle out of Wheaton, Missouri in the number 72. Going to start from the 5th spot. And Monett, Missouri's Michael Seitz in the number 11. Starting in the rear there. Green flag, here we go. Little slip and slide action right off the bat there. 2 and 3 wide, gonna be a fight for the lead there. The number 4 machine, 41 machine rather. Peyton Pyle jumping out to the lead. 7K of Cole Fry in that 2nd spot. We're side by side for 3rd. Peyton Pyle, the 41 machine, holding on to the lead there for lap number 1. 4/10 of a second, the distance between him and the 7K of Cole Fry. Cole Fry in that 2nd spot. Watch out. Michael Seitz reeling him in. He's in that 3rd spot right now. Seitz, no stranger to Monett Motor Speedway here. Cole Fry taking a look to the bottom side of Peyton Pyle. They get together a little bit, and he spins. Hitting that inside berm. That's going to bring out the first Joplin lock and key caution here of Legends Heat Race number 1. Again, caution coming out here, lap number 2 of 8 for the 7K of Cole Fry. Spinning there in turn number 2. Michael Seitz looking to go that top side. That'll put the 55 of Kenny Foster on the bottom side. Tough break for the 7K of Cole Fry. Gonna go green out of 4 here. Shoot, he can go. Yeah. They pulled him out with a rubber band and we're ready to go again. Peyton Pyle out front, Seitz and Foster, row number 2. Evan Pyle, Joe Crum, row number 3. Green flag, here we go. Peyton Pyle still the air leader going into turn number 2, going down the backstretch. A lot of mix up there. 55 now, your second place car, number 72 of Evan Pyle moving up to 3rd. Seitz fighting back from that top side. Throw a blanket over your top 5. Watch out, Simon spinning. Gosh, coming out again here on lap number 3 of your Legends Heat Race number 1. 19-year-old Peyton Pyle out front here. Foster and Sights, a row number 2. Green flag, here we go. Peyton Pyle, your leader as they go down the back stretch. Foster still in that second spot. Sights falls back to that 4th position. Cole Fry able to get around him. He's holding on to that 3rd spot after an early caution. '41 of Peyton Pyle, your leader here halfway through your Legends Heat race number 1. Problems on Cole again. He slips up, moves back to that 4th spot. Simon looking to get around him. Peyton Pyle, Kenny Foster, and Michael Sights, your top 3 right now here. 5 laps down, 3 laps to go. Sights looking to the bottom side of Foster as they go through. Down the back stretch, Foster motors on past, holding on to that 2nd spot over the 11. Peyton Pyle still out front. Sights juking and jiving, looking for his best spot to get around. He looks on the bottom side, hits that lap pedal, takes over that 2nd spot. Foster moves back to 3rd. Gonna be the white flag for your leader, the number 41 of Peyton Pyle. Sights trying to reel him in. He's got 1 more lap to do it. 4/10 of a second the distance between the two as they come back last time. Sights made up a lot of ground between 1 and 2. Does he have enough to get up to the 41 of Peyton Pyle? Pyle guarding that bottom side. Checkered flag in the air. Sights gonna look to that outside. Not enough. Boy, it was close. 6/100ths of a second between the 41 of Peyton Pyle and 11 of Michael Sights. Wheaton's Peyton Pyle taking the win there. Looking for his first feature win of the year, running at Springfield mostly. It's his first race here at a Monett Raceway this year, because that's our first race hosting the old Legends. Peyton Pyle, number 41, taking the win there. Michael Sights in second by 6/100ths of a second. Kenny Foster, 0.8 of a second behind them. Coming in third, Evan Pyle and Cole Fry rounding out your field there. Heat race number 2 making their way out onto the track now. Starting on the pole is going to be Jay Reynolds in the 07 Machines, coming out of Springfield, Missouri. And on his outside, Austin Aziz in the number 48, coming all the way from Fairgrove. Tanner Foster in the 1 Machine out of Spokane, Missouri, starting inside a row. Number 2, 57 of Phil Birkenbaugh, winning at Springfield last night. Coming all the way from Seneca, Missouri, in Bumblebee. He'll start from that 4th spot. And Dustin Kenyon in the 571, coming all the way from Sparta, Missouri. Reynolds Aziz, row number 1. Foster Birkenbaugh, row number 2. Green flag, here we go. Reynolds assumes the lead going into turn number 1, the number 48 of Austin Aziz. In that 2nd spot, Tanner Foster able to get it back up to that 3rd. Going to be the 07 of Jay Reynolds leading lap number 1. 1 second the distance between him and the 48 of Austin Aziz. Tanner Foster trying to reel in that 48 machine. He's got a good run off the 2 as they go down the backstretch. Just right on his back bumper, gives him a little love tap heading into turn number 3. Not going to do anything for your speed, but going to boost him a little bit and let him know you're there. He's going to take a look to the top side and tucks her back in. Tanner Foster side by side with Austin Aziz as they go down the backstretch. Looks like he will take over that 2nd spot. That'll move the 48 machine to that 3rd position. Reynolds, Foster, Aziz, your top three right now. Ricky Ball and Kenyon rounding out your field. Watch out, the 48 machine gets a little wild. Everybody able to avoid there. That'll ring out your Joplin lock and key caution flag here on lap number 4-3. You know, the lap number 4-3. Jay Reynolds, your current leader right now. Tanner Foster in the one machine in second. All right, 48 of Austin Aziz able to continue here. Tanner Foster looking to go to the bottom side. That'll put Berkey Bile on the top. Dustin Kenyon and Austin Aziz in the rear. Gonna be green this time by. Green flag, here we go. Jay Reynolds, another good restart. Berkey Bile, Foster side by side. Foster looking fast on the bottom side. He'll take over that second spot. Coming around halfway through your Legends Heat race, number 2. 07 of Jay Reynolds out front. Tanner Foster in that second spot. Berkey Bile in third. Kenyon and Aziz rounding out the field. Reynolds with almost a 2-second lead right now over the number 1 machine of Tanner Foster. Really starting to stretch it out with these little guys. It's going to be hard to catch them. Berkey Bile, meanwhile, reeling in that 1 machine of Tanner Foster, trying to pick his spot to make his move here. Trying to make it 2 nights in a row for the win here. White flag coming out for the 07 of Jay Reynolds. Berkey Bile doing his best to reel him in. A checkered flag out front for the 07 of Jay Reynolds. Jay Reynolds taking the win there. He is no stranger to victory lane racing in Springfield and Lucas Oil. He's got 7 features this season, 5 wins and 7 top 5s. That is pretty good odds. Looking good here. First time at Monett Motor Speedway. B-Mods making their way out on the track next here. Starting on the pole is going to be the 33 of Steve Muhlenberg out of Sparta, Missouri. On his outside, J.C. Newell in the 83 machine coming all the way from Buffalo. Inside row number 2, P. Ridge, Arkansas. Kelly Chikicks, last year's points champion in the 32 machine on his outside. Cole Hamilton coming all the way from Archer, Missouri in the number 2X. Starting in the rear there, Andy Austin, the number 72 machine out of Bentonville, Arkansas on his outside. Bobby Williams coming all the way from Hermitage, Missouri in the number 1 machine. 8 laps the distance here in our USRA B-Modified Heat Race. The number 1. Muhlenberg, J.C. Newell. on the front row. Looking for that Ozark Fiber restart zone. Green flag, here we go. Muhlenberg out to the quick lead here. Newell looking to the bottom side, going to try to make a move as they go down the back stretch. Muhlenberg does a good job of protecting it. Ost on the bottom side of Hicks. They fight side by side as we come into turn at number 4 and finish lap number 1. Steve Muhlenberg, your current leader. JC Newell fighting from the outside. Going to try to go around him the hard way here on lap number 2. Muhlenberg fast on that bottom side. Andy Ost, number 72 machine, works his way up to that 3rd spot. Bobby Williams up to 4th. We got a spin here in turn number 4. That'll bring out the caution here on lap number 1. Caution coming out there. Lap number 1 lap complete in the books there. Andy Ost picking the bottom side. That's going to put the 1B of Bobby Williams on that top side. Kelly Chick Hicks. Kelly Chick Hicks will be up on the top side, 2nd row. Bobby Williams in the 1B. Going to be inside row number 3. Ready to get this thing started here. 1 down, 7 to go. In your USRA B modified heat race number 1. Here we go. Muhlenberg gets him started off on turn number 4. Take that Freedom Bank green flag. Ost got Muhlenberg in his sights. Muhlenberg hits that NOS button. He is out of there. Muhlenberg, Ost, Williams, your top 3. 0.7 of a second between Ost and Muhlenberg that last time by, the 72. Falling back even a little bit more as they go down the back stretch. Muhlenberg running a 20.585 that last time by. We'll see if he can make it a little bit faster this time. And he does. Not by much, but it's a 5.57. Andy Ost in that 2nd spot. Everybody running their fastest lap that last time by. Kelly Chick Hicks slips up. He's in the rear. Muhlenberg, Ost, Williams, Newell, Hamilton. That's your top 5 as they come across the line here. Everybody kind of playing follow the leader on the bottom side. Everybody's worked that bottom side. I'm sure once the Amons hit the track, we will start seeing some top Muhlenberg out front by 8 of a second over the number 72 of Andy Ost. Bobby Williams, the number 1 machine, still holding on to 3rd. Gonna be 2 phalanges in the air this time. 2 more laps to go for Steve Muhlenberg. Bobby Williams running a really fast lap there. In that 1 machine. Fastest lap of anybody so far. White flag in the air for Muhlenberg. Andy Ost now running his fastest lap. It's a good time to do so as they make their way down the back stretch. Muhlenberg still with the lead. Ost got nothing for him just yet. Going to keep running that bottom side. Checkered flag. Here we go. Kelly Hicks coming in that 2nd spot. The 2X of Cole Hamilton coming in 5th. JC Newell, the number 83 machine, coming in 4th. Bobby Williams in the 1 machine comes in 3rd. Andy Ost fights his way up to 2nd. And Steve Muhlenberg takes the win there, the number 33 machine. USRA B modified heat race number 2 getting ready to make their way out on the track. pretty rainbow. Again, all of our hot laps and heat races brought to you by J&M Pallet Company, Southwest Missouri's leader in pallets, proudly putting customers and quality first since 2001. Another big thank you to Grand Tire, located at Highway 37 in Pierce City, Jefferson Avenue in Aurora, Old Highway 37 in Cassville, and 20th Street in Joplin. They offer a complete selection of car and truck tires and have thousands of tires in stock from the industry's top manufacturers. Visit your nearest location to give them a call today. Big thank you to Quick Draw Gun, located right down the road at 601 South Kyler. They're your full-service gun shop, but they also do custom laser engraving and tumblers, firearm parts, and other items you'd like to have engraved. Open 9 to 5:30. I'm terrible at this. Open 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and 9 to 3 on Saturday. They also have a massive catalog at quickdrawgun.com. Quick Draw Gun is here to serve you for all your gun needs. If you have any questions, visit their Facebook page or give them a call at 354-8633. Speaking of tumblers, huge thank you to small business friends of ours, Miss Amanda Falk with Fairy Tale Creations. You can find Fairy Tale Creations on Facebook or Etsy shop, Fairy Tale Create, all one word, which you can find their link to if you scroll down far enough on our Facebook feed. If you're looking for personalized gift, then look no further. If it's not in a shop, she can most likely make it. Printed items, woodcut items, handmade earrings. She's got down there checkered flag earrings. All kinds of race car themed things. It's going to be a good time. Go down and see her, talk to her, see what you need. Could you imagine any of all the possibilities? You can create your own race merch of your favorite driver from right here at Monett Motor Speedway. Heat race number 2 of USRA B Modifieds heading onto the track now. Current points leader, the 00 of Case and Harris out of Bella Vista, Arkansas. Going to start on the pole here. The 37 of Evan Clark, currently third in points. We got our top 3 in points right there in your top 3 cars. Evan Clark out of Pineville, Missouri, going to start in that second spot. Currently sitting third in points. Trent Robinson, number 27, out of Marionville, Missouri, currently sits in second in point. He'll start from that third spot. Urbana, Missouri's Colson Kirk in the number 55 machine. Going to start from that fourth spot. Mr. Chris Powell starting his first ever race tonight in the 29 machine out of Rogers, Arkansas. And Andrew Kimsey in the 25K out of Independence, Kansas. I'm sorry, it's not his first race. It's my first time, not his. I got so much information being fed to me, I forgot. Please forgive. Again, pardon our progress as we fight the heat here. Want to give these guys the best racing service and don't want to choke you guys out. A big thank you to High Five Sports Grill. Good friends, good food, good times. At Sports Bar, or at High Five Sports Grill, every game is an event. Gather with friends and family for unforgettable moments where every play is celebrated with high fives all around, all while savoring the irresistible game day specials. Open 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. Monday, Thursday, and Sunday, they're going to be open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and then closed on Tuesday and Wednesday. Check them out right down the road here at 864 US Highway 60 in Monett. Big thank you to Monett Rentals, located 11355 Farm Road, 2000, just 3 miles east of Monett on the Business 60, just past the O Bridge. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 7 to noon. They're family-owned and operated local business, does equipment rentals and tool rentals, along with sales, along with small engine maintenance. Give them a call, 236-0308, or go visit them for all your big and small job needs. Again, J&M Pallet Company sponsoring our hot laps and heat races. They've been the most reliable supplier of quality pallets at fair prices, backed by superior service. J&M Pallet Company is located just south of us here in Cassville, Missouri. They're celebrating their 25th year in business for all your pallet needs. They ship 4-way, 2-way, custom pallets quickly right to your door nationwide. They offer complete pallet sales, manufacturing, recycling, and on-site services. Their team has the experience and know-how to find the best value solution for your business. If you need anything, give them a holler at 417-847-6732. Good new little hot laps. Let these guys work this in just a little bit. All right, ready to get this thing started here in the USRA B Modified Heat Race number 2. Again, Harrison Clark gonna start off this thing. Robinson and Kirk Rowe number 2. Powell and McKenzie. Kinsey starting row number 3. Looking for that Ozark 5 restart zone. Here we go. Good side-by-side start. Your points leader gets to the point real fast as they go through 1 and 2. Watch out, everybody's bunching up. Case and Harris, your leader, Evan Clark, looking for a spot to get in there. 55 machine and Colson Kirk. Look at the bottom side of Evan Clark. He's trying to take over that second spot. Trent Robinson wishes he'd hurry up just a little bit. He's trying to make some space up too. Clark falling back to that 4th spot. He gets up in the mud, but not before we have a caution come out here. Your Joplin lock and key caution flag coming out. Case and Harris out front. Colson Kirk moved all the way up to that 2nd spot. One lap of the books here. Evan Clark letting to go to the bottom side. It's going to be the 55 of Colson Kirk up top. Delaware double file restart here. Casey Harris looking for his 2nd win of the year tonight. Green flag, here we go. There's still out front problems on the 37 machine. He gets just a little bit slipped up out front. It's just going to be Casey Harris and Colson Kirk. Trent Robinson moving up to that 3rd spot. Casey Harris out front by 0.42 seconds. For the 55 of Colson Kirk. Biggest battle on the track is going to be for 4th. It's going to be Evan Clark and that 29 of Chris Powell. Casey Harris leading by 0.595 seconds that last time by. Over the 55 of Colson Kirk. Trent Robinson in that 3rd spot. Evan Clark looking to get around on this. They go. That's a battle for 2nd and 3rd in points anyway. But right now they battle for 3rd. Colson Kirk in that 55 machine not going anywhere, staying right there on the back bumper of Casey Harris in that 00 machine as we work our way just past the halfway point of our USRA B Modified Heat race number 2. Casey Harris doing a good job of protecting that bottom. Evan Clark trying to work up just a little bit, another higher line, and it's not working out for him. Trent Robinson starting to work that middle line as he goes through 3 and 4. Casey Harris in a 00 machine doing a good job of protecting the bottom way before he even gets to 3. One more time around as we see the white flag out. Evan Clark running his fastest lap that last time by, running a 20.489, which is actually faster than your leader. All these guys run very similar. Trent Robinson setting the world on fire as he comes through 3 and 4. He may have found his line for the feature. Casey Harris taking the win there. 1 second gap between him and the 55 of Colson Kirk. Casey Harris in the 00 for the win. Trent Robinson finding a good line there at the end of the race. Just not enough time as he runs his fastest lap, the fastest lap of anybody in the USRA B Modified Heat race number 2. Trent Robinson finishing 3rd, Evan Clark 4th, and Chris Powell rounding out your top 5. Heat race number 3 getting ready to make their way onto the track right now. Starting on the pole is going to be Brennan Baum out of Neosho, Missouri in the 9 machine. On us outside, the 24L of Patrick Lewis all the way from Wellsville, Missouri. Scotty Allen coming all the way from Urbana, Missouri. Going to start his 91 machine inside row number 2. On us outside is going to be the 9M of Matthew Maines. Kenzen Martin out of Cave Springs, Arkansas is going to start his 4 machine. from the rear there. Baum and Lewis, row number 1. Allen Maines, row number 2. Kins and Martin, former kart racer, I believe. Chip Abermote's thrown many a checkered flags on that gentleman. Baum brings him around 3 and 4. Gets that freedom thing. Green flag ready to go. 9 Machino, Brendan Baum. Whoa, a little bit high. Watch out, Patrick Lewis on that bottom side. He's going to take the lead there. Matthew Maines making moves. He's side by side with Brendan Baum as they come through 3 and 4. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead. Psych. It's the 24 of Patrick Lewis with the lead there. 0.3 of a second the gap. Matthew Maines and Brendan Baum fight for that second spot. Brendan Baum on the top side, Matthew Maines on the bottom. Maines will take over that second spot away. Brendan Baum fighting back on the bottom side. Maines way too high. He'll almost lose 2. There's Scotty Allen's right there. 3 wide for the second spot. All of the 9s ready to go. Halfway through here, USRA B modified heat race number 3 here. Patrick Lewis out front by 1.933 over the number 9 of Brendan Baum. Baum running his fastest lap that last time by 19.976. This class much faster than the last. I bet your winner comes out of heat race number 3. Can I say that as an announcer? I don't know. Is it against the rules? I'm not picking a favorite. I'm just saying Patrick Lewis is really fast. Running a 19.802 that last time by. Problems on the Brendan Baum machine. He falls back to 4th. Matthew Maines moves up to 2nd. And Scotty Allen, the 91 machine, he's up to 3rd. Patrick Lewis with almost a whole straightaway lead over the 9M machine of Matthew Maines, 2.42 seconds that last time by. White flag for lead of the 24L of Patrick Lewis. Running his fastest lap. What a great time to do so as they make their ways around. He's got the fastest average of any other USRA B modified, running a 19.956 as he looks at the black and white checkered flag there. What a good race out of our USRA B modified heat race number 3. Patrick Lewis in the 24L machine taking home the win there. Matthew Maines in the 9M coming in 2nd. Scotty Allen in that 91 machine finishing 3rd. Brendan Baum, Kins and Martin rounding out your field there. Gonna be a good night of racing there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for your POWRi Super Stocks. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 21 of Kyle Davis. Kyle coming all the way from Jay, Oklahoma, the number 21 machine on his outside. The neon icon of Robbie Bratton coming from Purdy, Missouri, in the number 11. Current points leader going to start inside row number 3. Brian Brown out of Purdy, Missouri, in the number 69 machine on his outside. Johnny Coates in that number 35 coming all the way from Joplin, Missouri. Inside row number 3's due to be Caleb Brown. Looks like it's going to be Ray Pitts. Caleb Brown in the 69 sit. Going to start on his outside. Davis and Bratton, row number 1, ready to get this thing started here in the Ozark Farmer restart zone. Let's get it on! 21 machine of Kyle Davis. Looking fast on that front row. Watch out, Robbie Bratton on the outside. We're trying to go 3 wide for 3rd spot right now. We're looking wild. Gonna be a good race here. Robbie Bratton on that top side with the advantage. He's gonna lead lap number 1. Caleb Brown all over the backside of Dad. That's a fight for 4th. Don't slow down. Don't lose that momentum in the number 69 machines. Right now we got Robbie Bratton, the neon icon, out front running a 19.838 lap time. Robbie Bratton, the only one not getting faster that last time by. Kyle Davis in that 2nd spot. He is 4/10 of a second behind the number 11 of Robbie Bratton. Johnny Coates holding on to 3rd. Brian Brown, Caleb Brown rounding out your top 5. Caleb Brown trying to run that higher line here. Everybody pretty drawn out now. Robbie Bratton still out front here halfway through your POWRi Superstock Heat race number 1. Kyle Davis starting to catch up just a little bit here as the track's really starting to come in now with these guys putting some speed here on the track. Robbie Bratton running a 19.923 last time by. 3/10 of a second separate him and the 21 of Kyle Davis. Johnny Coates sitting in that 3rd spot. Brian Brown starting to reel him in just a little bit. Your top 4 starting to come together just a little bit more here as we hit the white flag. One more time around for the 11 of Robbie Bratton. Robbie Bratton brings him around. Watch out, Kyle Davis. Gonna give it one more go as it comes off of turn number 4. It's gonna be Robbie Bratton, that number 11 machine. 21 of Kyle Davis coming in 2nd. Johnny Coates able to hold on to 3rd. Brian Brown 4th, and Caleb Brown rounding out your top 5. Ray Pitts bringing up the bottom of the track. Robbie Bratton taking home the win there. 5/10 of a second. The distance between him and the 21 of Kyle Davis. Kyle Davis is sporting a new machine this year. Johnny Coates coming in 3rd. Brian Brown, Caleb Brown rounding out your top 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for some A-modified action coming on the track right now. Two heat race on our USRA A-modified. It's going to start on the pole. He's got a lot of friends here tonight. Let him hear it. It's going to be Dwayne Hobbs out of Buffalo, Missouri, starting in his 87 on the pole. On his outside, last year's points leader, number 73 of Mickey Burrell out of Fairgrove, Missouri. Starting inside row number 2 is going to be Weston Holman on the 34 machine out of Springdale, Arkansas. On his outside, happy birthday to Mr. Steve McLaughlin in that number 11. Inside row number 3 is going to be Stone Smith in the number 5. That's the machine on his outside. The 33 of Jared Martin not able to make it out. Nathan Hager is going to take his spot there out of Adair, Oklahoma. Looking for that Freedom Bank green flag. Here we go. Mickey Burrell on that outside. Steve McLaughlin looking to pass him. They get together just a little bit going down the backstretch. Mickey Burrell gonna be your leader. Steve McLaughlin looking to the bottom side. He'll spin in front of the track. Good competitive first lap there from our USRA modifieds before the Joplin lock and key caution flag come out there. Just good old-fashioned hard racing there. Mickey Burrell, Steve McLaughlin getting together there in turn number 3 and 4. Going to be an original restart. Didn't get one lap in yet. Again, Hobbs going to start on the pole there. Burrow on his outside. Wheel to wheel, door to door. Here they come through 3 and 4. Let's get it on. Hobbs wants a much better restart this time by Burrell. Still going to take the lead there. Here going down the backstretch on lap number 1, the 55 of Nathan Hager on his outside. Goes in the 3rd spot. We got debris going off into turn number 4. I believe it may be just plastic. We'll let her ride. Mickey Burrell, your current leader. Nathan Hager on the bottom side, going to try to take the lead here on lap number 2. Mickey Burrell out front by 4 tenths of a second of the number 55 of Hager. Hager looking to the top side this time. Burrell never expect that. Dwayne Hobbs, your pole sitter, sitting in that 3rd spot. Weston Holman, Steve McLaughlin rounding out your top 5. Hager with a decent run through 1 and 2. He's going to try to take the lead on the outside, going around the hard way. Hager, your new leader as it comes through 3 and 4. Mickey Burrell moving back to that 2nd spot. Hager finally starting to unleash as he runs at 12.210, much faster than, 19.210, much faster than any other car. Mickey Burrell moves back to that 2nd spot. 6 tenths of a second the distance between them. That last time by Nathan Hager able to stretch it out to a full second this time. Is Dwayne Hobbs still sitting in that 3rd spot, but watch out. He's got the 34 of Weston Holman starting to reel him in. Good run for Steve McLaughlin as he comes off a 2nd. He's starting to get a handle back on things. McLaughlin running that top side. Hager just a scotch faster this last time by, running a 19.206. Mickey Burrell also running his fastest lap as the track really starts to come in now. White flag coming out for your leader, running a 19.129. Track just going to get better and better from here on out, my friends. Nathan Hager, your leader, coming off of 3 and 4. Looking for the checkered flag here. Nathan Hager able to get the win there. Mickey Burrell takes home 2nd. Dwayne Hobbs finishing 3rd. Weston Holman and Steve McLaughlin rounding out your top 5. All right, for all the fans here, Nathan Hager in the 55 machine getting around the 73 of Mickey Burrell, taking home the win. Running a fast lap of 19.129, fastest lap of anybody here tonight. Mickey Burrell coming in 2nd, Dwayne Hobbs finishing 3rd, Weston Holman and Steve McLaughlin rounding out your top 5. That's USRA A modified heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 getting ready to come onto the track now. All right, making the way on the track now. Jared Dotson out of Baxter Springs, Kansas in the 24/7 machine. Gonna start on the pole on his outside. Matt Johnson in the 1X coming all the way from Archie, Missouri. Daniel Franklin, a number 7 machine, all the way from Berryville, Arkansas. Gonna start inside to row number 2. Troy Martin on his outside, and the 9 star from Wagoner, Oklahoma. Inside, row number 3 is going to be Eddie Martin, the number 51 out of Stillwell, Oklahoma. On his outside, Scott Kelly. In the 47 machine out of Gravette, Arkansas. And starting to the rear there, Mr. Billy Smith in the 76S. Lights are out. We're ready to get it on. Ooh, smell that great race fuel. See, that's what I get that you don't get from watching it at home. That is not a good start. Matt Johnson out of Archie, Missouri, jump on the start there. 24/7 of Jarrett Dodson is your pace setter. Here we go. Didn't matter, the one of Matt Johnson was going to take over no matter what. Golly, look how fast that guy is going down the backstretch. Literally shot out of a cannon. He is going to turn some fast laps here tonight. Matt Johnson in the 1X machine, leading lap number 1, running at an 18.424. I'm sorry for blowing out your ears at home, and I'm sorry for blowing out your ears, Tombo, but that guy's just going to get faster and faster. Look at him. That is blistering fast here. A little bit slower that time, but golly, that's almost a full second faster than the 24/7 of Jarrett Dodson. Daniel Franklin in that 3rd spot. Eddie Martin, look at the bottom side, looking to take away that 3rd spot from Daniel Franklin. Maybe Matt Johnson thought he went too fast that first lap. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Reel it back. Tech is coming. Jarrett Dodson still sitting in that 2nd spot. Eddie Martin in the 51 machine. In 3rd, Daniel Franklin. 4th, you go back to Troy Martin, Billy Smith, and Scott Kelly. Down and out the field here. Look at that beautiful track through 3 and 4. Jarrett Dodson running at 18.699. These guys are getting fast, fast, fast. Everybody a little bit slower on that one. Eddie Martin running the fastest lap of that one. Two laps to go here as your leader makes his way down the backstretch. He's got lap cars in his sights. White flag for the 1X of Matt Johnson. Jarrett Dodson in that 2nd spot. Flag man's going to have to do a quick switch here. White flag for the rear. Checkered flag for the man. 1X of Matt Johnson. Jarrett Dodson coming in that 2nd spot. A. Martin in 3rd. They're still fighting for that 4th spot. This spot, rather. Daniel Franklin getting that 4th spot. Here they come to the line. Going to be a drag race. Troy Martin able to get that 5. My goodness, right off the bat, the 1X machine of Matt Johnson setting a blistering pace and then backed it off real fast. 18.424 that first lap. That was so much faster than anything we've seen here tonight. Jarrett Dodson on the 24/7 coming in 2nd. Eddie Martin in 3rd. Daniel Franklin, a 7 machine, coming in 4th. And Troy Martin Jr. rounding out your top 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the class you came to see here tonight. Starting on the pole is going to be the 85 of Sean Seward on his outside. Daryl Riddick in the 29. Zach Riddick's in the 32R in the inside row at number 2 on his outside. Michael Grosbeck in the 32. And starting in the rear, John Brewer in the number 33. We're green flag racing. Let's get it on. 8 laps the distance here in your bomber class. 29 machine of Daryl Riddick. 3 generations of drivers there in the Riddick family. We're spinning here on lap number 1. We'll see if he can get it corrected. He does. No harm, no foul. Daryl Riddick in the 29 out front leads lap number 1. Sean Seward in that 85 machine currently second. Zach Riddick rounding out your top 3. Side by side for that second spot. Out front by 1.957 over Zachary Riddick, making his way back up to that second spot. Sean Seward in that 3rd position. Everybody pretty scattered out now here in our bomber heat race number 1. Four laps of 6 here in the books of our bomber heat race number 1. White flag coming out for your leader, 29 of Daryl Riddick. Zachary Riddick right on his tail. Were they reckoning I wasn't paying attention? We got a pass for the lead on the back, potentially 29 of Daryl Riddick on the bottom side, Zach Riddick on the top side. It's going to be a side-by-side battle. Who's going to win it? And both guys get loose coming off of 4. Going to be Zach Riddick taking it on a last lap pass over Daryl Riddick. Grosbeck tried to get there just in time, but it didn't work. John Brewer finishing 3rd. Grosbeck finishing 4th. And Sean Seward finishing in your 5th position. All right, heat race number 2 getting ready. Come on the track now. Coming from Springfield, Missouri is going to be Dakota Maggard in the 23M. Starting on the pole on his outside. Multiple time winner here at Monett Motor Speedway. Pineville, Missouri's 930 of James DeWitt. Coming all the way from Boys d'Arc, Missouri, the 81 WT of Will Tatershell. What a great name for racing. What a great name for anything. Starting from that 4th spot, Marionville, Missouri's Tammy Burt. Yeah, we know her. Wife of Darren Burt. And starting in the rear there, Trenton Terhurst in the number 5 machine out of Alpena, Arkansas. Maggard, DeWitt, row number 1, Tatershell, and Burt, row number 2. Green flag, here we go. Pretty good racing here right off the bat here. DeWitt on the outside, looking to get around them. Down the backstretch they go. Maggard moves back to that 2nd spot. DeWitt way high, coming off of turn number 4. Maggard looking to close off Tatershell before he passes him as well. Tater Shell gives him a little bump as they go into turn number 3. Is it Tater Shell or Tater Shell? Way high, hits the guard fence. Hashtag guard fence. Another little bump going down the backstretch. He'll move to the inside, take that second spot away from Maggard. James DeWitt, your current leader. Maggard goes off in turns number 3 and 4. That's going to bring out the caution here. It looks like he's just driving around down there. He's just, I don't know if that's him or not. Maybe that's a scared patron now. Got a bunch of tires thrown at him. Maybe he's going to park it in the spectator spot. Don't go too far down there. There's mud stuff. Okay, that was not Maggard. It was a Subaru. So James DeWitt, your leader here. 2 laps in the books, so 6. William Tater Show in that second spot. Trickton Turhurst in that 3rd position. Tammy Burt in 4th.
Out in front of the camera, so I try to get it on.
Again, we really appreciate y'all being out here today. Make sure to come next week to the Josh Essery Memorial Race. Going to be 4,004 to win, 150 to start here in your Super Stocks. We are halfway through heat race number 2 before the Joplin Lock and Key caution flag come out. Again, hot laps and heat races sponsored by J&M Pallet Company, Southwest Missouri's leader in pallets. Looks like we got one more heat race after this. And then we'll head to our intermission. Going to be a quick intermission. Be sure to go down and visit my friends down there in the Pit Stop Grill. Get you a good old prime cut hamburger, a cheeseburger. $4 for a hamburger, $4.50 for a cheeseburger, $2 for hot dogs, chili and cheese on anything, including the old Alfredo pie, $3 bill for that one. Same for the nachos. Also get you a popcorn, pickles, chips. Those are going to be just $1. Again, good big thank you for my friend Tombo with Show Me Dirt as we get things rounded up here. Maybe I should throw a bunch of sponsors out. Make sure you follow Show Me Dirt along with our Facebook page here at Monett Motor Speedway. Big thank you to Daryl Powers out there taking pictures, unforgotten shots. Thomas Towing, Stanfield Sanitation, Garbage and Rubbish Removal, Grand Tire. Our friends over there at Berry County, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agency, Mr. Lance Matlock. Reliable Welding, our friend Mr. Steve Johnson. Quick Draw Gun, Wesco Home Furnishings, open 10 to 6 Monday through Friday and Saturday 9 to 5. Want to give a huge shout out to Roger and the crew at Napa Auto Parts. Flying Bee Power Washing, helping us get cleaned up before the season started here. Our friend Mr. Caleb Brown, give him a call at 417-342-6199. Looney Underground LLC. PinMax Staffing, again, jumping on this year. Ozark Fiber, sponsoring our restart zone here. Giggles and Grace, 3 locations here in Monett. Currently enrolling in all ages. Jordy Lawn Care LLC. Look forward to Jordan getting his car all fixed up, getting his car back out here, ready to go. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, sponsoring our green flag this year. C&M Hartman Fireworks. Big thank you to Monett Rental. Lights are out. We're ready to get it on one more time. Tough break for the 23M of Dakota Magwood going out on the hook here. James DeWitt hits that loud pedal. We're getting him back to racing here in our Enduro Heat Race number 2. Oh, I thought they were going to get together, and they kind of do as they go down the backstretch here. James DeWitt, your leader. Will Tatershell in Dakota. Sorry. Trenton Terhurst fighting for that second spot. Good save, sir. Good save. 4 laps in the books. 2 phalanges in the air from our flag man. Going to be 1 to go this next time by. James DeWitt looks at the white flag one more time around for your leader. Running a fast lap of 22.561. Tatershell running a 22.82. Coming around turns 3 and 4, taking home the win here in Enduro Heat Race number 2. It's going to be 9:30 of Mr. James DeWitt. .930 of James DeWitt coming home with the win. Will Tatershell coming home second in the 81 WT, and Tammy Bird, well, she comes in 4th. Trenton Terhurst comes in 3rd. That couldn't have been anybody but Joey Coatney. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hornets' Nest. For the first time here at Monett Raceway ever, we've got the Power Eye Hornets. Starting on the pole, it's going to be the 24B, Jesse Booth, the Leprechaun. On his outside, it's going to be the 27 of Jack Newberry. Yeah, Newberry coming all the way from Springfield, Missouri. Inside to row number 2 is going to be Monty Barclay in that 21B machine. On Monty's outside is going to be Jamie Judy Peach in the 07 machine on the way from Joplin. Justin Jinks in the 35S machine going to start inside row number 3. Mr. Daniel Barton in the 93 machine from Fairgrove, Missouri, starting from that 6th spot. And fellow announcer for Midway and Springfield Raceway coming all the way from Sarcoxie, Missouri, the outsider, Robert Dalton. Green flag, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, your first POWRi Hornet Raceway. And that's how we're going to start it. Are we staying green? We don't know cautions here. Coming around, leading lap at number 1. (24B) of Jesse Booth leading lap number 1 there. Monty Barclay and Daniel Barton fighting for that 3rd spot. Want to remind all fans to stay back from the fence during racing, please. Big a battle for that 2nd spot. Monty Barclay, Daniel Barton. Barton on the bottom side of the 93 machine looking to take away that 2nd spot. Jesse Booth out front, that 24B running a 22.761. That last time by far the fastest car on the track. Monty Barclay in that 2nd spot, Daniel Barton 3rd, Justin Jinks and Jamie Judy rounding out your top 5. Heck of a battle for the 4th position there. Robert Dalton currently sitting in 6th. White flag coming out for Jesse Booth on the 24B machine. Still side by side for that 4th position. Last ditch effort to get that 2nd spot. He looks down to the bottom side. Barton on the bottom side. Monty Barclay on the top. Who's going to take that 2nd spot? Jesse Booth taking the win side by side for 2nd. Going to be Monty Barclay, Daniel Barton, Jamie Judy able to get around Justin Jinks that last round. Not bad racing for the first time here in your POWRi Hornets. If you're watching at home with Show Me Dirt, we appreciate you. Hopefully this will be enough to make you want to come next week. We appreciate you all here. Good racing. That'll take